we're back for video 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this stabilizer and get it glued in, and do the bearings. And I don't think we'll get to a push rod today, but possibly. Hopefully I can get this thing done this week. I got some other stuff I need to do. Okay, we need a drill bit that is a hand drill, 1/8 inch. These are the Jim Lee hand drills. They're the bomb. 1/8. So that's incorrect. That's incorrect. Shoot. Goes on that side. What am I thinking? So we want them right here. And right there. Oh, I'm going to have to clean this mess up. I think Steve's coming over tomorrow. I got some other stuff I need to do tomorrow. Now we'll get the Harbor Freight Mighty Saw and do its only job that it's capable of doing. Let's see, we got 3 comments. Yeah, it's fine. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. It'll be fine. Put them up there. Okay, we'll get the little saw. This little saw does one job, and one job only. That's all it's capable of doing. Don't buy one from Harbor Freight. I think I paid $30 for this one. I think they're now $50, and they're not worth $10. Okay, same time, same channel. I need to do it. Yeah, we need to do it this way. Now this little saw could probably cut you pretty good. But if you want to cut hardwood, forget it. It barely cuts balsa. We're going to use one of these horns on it. So I need to do what now? I need a piece of drill rod. .3/32 drill rod. .3/32 drill rod. You're gonna need that. I wonder if I should bend it before I cut it. Yeah, we'll cut 6 inches off, then I can trim it down. That's all you need. Now I said 6 inches. What do you got? How long do you think this piece is? I didn't measure it, you saw me. Five and 5/8. Close enough. So this thing's going to be really squirrely to get in there. I guess we can do the hinge bearings first. Let's change over to that view. That's a 256. We don't need that. These are the big ones. Need my little bucket parts. Let me zoom out. It's too close. That's a ball link. We don't want to use that. Suppose we could use a ball link on it. It'll be fine. Okay. Took one out there. There it is. These little grommets are the hardest thing to find of this whole project. Those are 8. Shit. I'm going to have to start looking for them again. These are 32nd. Of course, I don't know how many more airplanes in my life can I build. I'm pretty sure I got enough hinges to last me the rest of my life. I think I got another package around here somewhere. So oh shoot, I put them away and I gotta make up some hinges yet. Gotta do 3, 6, 10, 12, including these. Shit. Esteban Herrera called me and asked me if he could use Rust-Oleum. No, it's not fuel-proof. Alan Brickhouse did it. And I suppose if you're super careful, you can get away with it. But he was running a piped engine, so all that stuff went out the back. But Alan Brickhouse's planes were no beautiful jobs. 15 pointers probably, 14 point. So I put an eyelet in there like so. So you got a brass eyelet in the popsicle, and that's what the horn rides in. Now I got to think, what kind of throw am I going to need to get that through there? Probably pretty damn long. Ah, damn. I'm gonna need a 332 to run through there. Now, 332. There it is. Okay. Let me get a couple of bends on this thing. We'll see what it takes to get it in there. I'll leave it at 1.5 inches, I guess. There it is. Ah, shit. There it is. Come on now. Is that gonna go around the corner? Not really. Yeah. Hey, Craig. can't get it to go around the corner. Damn. We're going to have a problem. Let's see if I can get it to go that way. Got to go around that corner. There it is. Okay, so it will go around the corner. So okay, we need to make that slot longer. That should help too. This will go in like so. So I can bend it 1 inch wide. I think 1 inch will do it. I think. Yeah, we'll make it 1.5 inches. Make 1.5 inches. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. That'll do it. They're not quite at 90. I'll have to bend them to 90 after I get it in there. So we want to cut this down here. There. Okay. So, yeah. There it is. There it is. Now this. You know what? I need to get one on there before I put this in there. Make it a lot easier. Need to put this one on. Come on, you went around that corner once. There it is. Okay, now I need to put this one on. You know what? I don't even have to do all this rigmarole. We'll just take that out of there like that. I was thinking that it had a horn on it. There we go. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Nope. I got to do it like I was doing it. But I can leave this stab out. There we go. The hinge is a little bit thicker than the hole. Come on. There we go. Okay, that goes in like that. There we go. Come on, get in there. Okay, so far so good. Gonna have to do it with pliers. Hello, Thomas. Gonna have to do it with pliers. This thing gonna lay down in there. Let's see, is it parallel? Yes. We'll get it in there somehow. Come on. Can't believe it's not deep enough yet. There it is. Pretty finicky, this type system. So we need to bend that a little more. I need needle nose. Yeah, well, I can do it with a, I know how to do it. We'll do it with a tube. I need to bend them both a little bit more. I just want to make sure they're parallel. Yep, that'd be pretty damn close. Let's glue this one in too, I guess. Okay. It's a little heavy. A Merco 49 is the same weight as the Super Tiger 60. I would build a regular size Viper for a Merco 49. This is it's a small airplane. It's 600 and I don't know, 620, 630 square inches. Why can I not find my damn pliers? Other than this place is a mess. That's the Kleins. Man, I got so much to do in the morning. I gotta take out the trash, hang up the curtains. Shit. Come on. Those are plastic pliers. Oh, here they are, right in front of my face. Okay. See how strong I am today. Not very. Not very. How am I going to grab that? Let me see here. Do I have a pin vise? I need something with a tube to go down over that. But think outside the box here. I don't think this brass will hold it very good. It's too loose. I need that pin vise. And I got to do this side too. Either that or another pair of needle noses. How about this? How about this? I'm glad this is drill rod, not music wire. See, that's pretty close to 90. We can get it with this. Come on. Cheap shit and pliers. There we go. There's that one. Look too far. Put a little dent in that. That's okay. That's 90. Okay, now this one. If you're wondering how I can twist and cut these wires so easy, well, I've been a mechanic all my life, and my grip strength, and I rode motorcycles, my grip strength is way more than normal. And B, this is drill rod, not music wire. There we go. I knocked that loose, so I need to glue that again. I went like that on a Harley Davidson clutch for 40 years. That and turning wrenches. That's it right there. That's perfect. And they're loosened up because they're straightened up. That's good. All right, so now we need to glue that in. So I need some sticks. We'll glue that in while I'm working on, oh shit, while I'm working on the hinges. So put my drills back in the little caddy. Okay, we need to measure and get some sticks. But a Fox 6-hole backplate square venturi work on a Viper. Otherwise, what plane would that engine go on? That Fox 40 is awful heavy too. That's that 6-hole backplate square vent. That's a combat motor. Well, no, it's not. Let's see. Yeah, it's a. I don't know. Are those the only motors you have? Okay. We need to do a couple of things here. Let's see. This is the flat side. Now, John Sukalak, this is where you pay attention. You were asking about this the other night. So the first thing you want to do is you want to measure from trailing edge to trailing edge, which should be 14.5 on this, I think. And it's a little bit more, like 14. And let me get another ruler, one that I can read. This one's terrible. This is, okay, This is 14. About 14 and 9/16. So we're going to get a couple of sticks. Get pieces like this. And you glue this stick or little scrap wood on the end of the stick. So it can lean on a trailing edge like so. I'm going to need two of them. Where's the other one? There it is. No, I moved it. Okay. Well, your Merkle would be the better choice for this, but it is a little heavy. Okay, so now we want to take this stick and transfer our measurement to both sticks. Of course, my machinist square is not here. Use this one. And this step here is probably the most critical step of getting a good trimmed airplane. Getting this stab put in correctly. Okay, it's got to go up on this side. I'm going to cut these sticks off. They're way too long. I don't need all that. Okay, so now we have our sticks. That goes on like so. That one goes like so. We line the trailing edges up. And that trailing edge is off just slightly, so we'll split the difference. Actually, that's good right there. All right. Now I'm going to mark this because it's in the center and it's squared up. That's bottom. Yep, that's good. We did a good job. All right, now let's get the pins over here first before I get too crazy. Can't get too crazy. I'm out of stick pins. Crap. I got to get some more stick pins. I'm out. I don't know what happened to that box. There wasn't very many in that box. There's one. So we got that and that. Now, here's a secret. If you're going to end up with incidents in your stabilizer, make sure the leading edge is up by a degree or so. I mean, if you got any, I try to make them 0. But if you're going to end up with incidents, you want to make sure that the leading edge is up, not down. I don't see the pins. Can't believe I don't have any guns. Steve, bring over some stick pins tomorrow. I had just a little box of them, and now I can't find those. Yep, there's another stick pin. All right, we got 4. We need one more, really. That's 4. Need one more. Let me look on this bench over here again. I found them. Steve hid them from me. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put some white glue on this. Top and bottom. And you ask, why do you use white glue? Well, 2 reasons. It gives you time to position things, and it doesn't pull. CA will pull. So you stick this bad boy in here. Get in there. Okay. Now, remember you want the leading edge up, so I'm going to pin that down from here. So make sure that it's in its correct location here. I think this will probably be the end of the stream. We'll do this and that'll be the end. Because I'll have to let this sit till it. Now you take your stick and you put it on the trailing edge there. And you pin it to the trailing edge. Go out to the tip. Give you the best chance of making it square. Are we zoomed out enough? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. And you pin it to the trailing edge. Now we're going to pin it to this trailing edge. Keep bumping it. Okay, we know that the orientate are parallel, close enough to parallel. I mean, we're not measuring it with a micrometer. Now you got to look at it from the tail end. Is it straight? No. I'm going to stand back and look at it. Set it this way and walk back 10 foot. That looks pretty good, as is. Well, I have to leave it sit like that until that's dry. So I guess 49 minutes. Well, that's about the only way you're going to get them in straight. I mean, Bob does things a little different. He does some kind of fancy jig fixtures or whatever. I have found that this works pretty damn good. I mean, you get it parallel this way and stand back and look so that it's parallel with the trailing edge. You know, what more can you ask for? But do make sure that if you have incidents somehow that the leading edge is up. That will kill your airplane quicker than anything if you have the leading edge down. And it don't take much, you know, a couple of thousands. And the airplane will not trim out. You'll have all kind of problems. So we need to think about, I'm gonna have to make some fixtures to cut them hinge slots in them elevators. What happened to them? They were right here. Hopefully I didn't throw them out. Oh, there they are. Yeah, the flaps have a continuous rod, but I'm not going to run the continuous rod back here. I'm just going to do it like I did it in the first airplanes where I cut the slot 1 inch wide and put individual wires in it and then sanded it over because John, he likes to finish his hinges, but I found that they get finished good enough just by painting them, you know. They get finished good enough for me just painting them. You can't take the airbrush and go psh, psh, put it in there. No big deal. I wonder if I could get away with putting some tack CA on there and it not pulling. It's pretty damn straight. It's pretty straight. It's either that or I hate to chance it just for the show. Tomorrow we'll do the cowl or the cheek cowl, and I should get the elevators. We should be pretty close tomorrow. I mean, I did quite a bit today. Got the controls in it. Let me look on my board and see if I got a brass clevis. Do I have one? That is maybe. All right. For hinges. Ah, shit. I had a Vico bell crank. I had a Vico bell crank I could have used. That would have been more like old times. Socket head screws. Well, I know around here somewhere there's what I'm looking for because I've seen it, but I won't hold you guys up on that. Looks like I need to sand that fuselage some more. It's not quite straight. Well, what do you guys want to talk about while I'm waiting on this? I mean, the glue will be dry in a half an hour, but dead air, for half an hour, I really can't do much until that's dry. We'll be finishing next week, starting to cover. I guess I could work on my sliding tank mount. The tips here. There's so much little stuff to do. Lots of little shit. Let's see, we've been on an hour. And I guess I'll let her go. We've been on an hour. At least you saw how to align a stab and tinker with some goofy controls. We'll get that going. I think I know where that clevis is now. Might as well use up this push rod. I think it's 3/32. That way I can solder it on one end and clevis on the other. Yeah. I'm putting a Super Tiger 46 on this one. I got Super Tiger 60s in the big ones. Super Tiger 46 on this airplane. Oh, other camera. And oh, Super Tiger 60 in the orange one, 46 on this one. This is a smaller airplane. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back tomorrow, I guess. I mean, I'm going to do some more stuff tonight. I just don't want to make dead air. It's just a lot of little tinkering stuff. The major build part is over. All the big stuff that needed to be done is done. You know the project's over when all the tools are out of the box. At least that's how it was at work. The day was over when I got all the tools out. I got to put them all back away. So, you guys, any questions? If not, I'll end the show and we'll be back tomorrow. Anybody can do this. Here's the motor for this one right here. 46. Magnesium spinner, 11.6 EW propeller. Rev up. Unobtainium. I like that unobtainium shit. It reminds me of my childhood. McCoys, Super Tigers were what I ran as a kid. 46s, 35s, that kind of stuff. And I pretty much got the running of a Super Tiger 60 dialed right down to a science. They're flip and fly. What RPM do I set them off at? That's it. Let them go. And I bet I don't touch the needle all summer long. Even in the altitude change, it doesn't hurt it that much. You know, the variation in altitude, the way I run them, they're fine. I mean, I know once I get it dialed here in Booter Park, it's the same at the Nats, it's the same at Brodax. I don't touch the needle. Now I did have to touch a needle in Oklahoma. It was running too slow, so I don't know what the altitude is there, but There must be some type of big altitude discrepancy between here and Oklahoma. Oh, man, tired. All right, like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go downstairs and put on some curtains. Put some curtains up. See you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.